Okay, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Take however long and do it how many times.
Oh.
Whenever you want. Whenever you're ready. You go straight along. Yourself however many times you want. Alright, whenever you're ready, you can.
If I could describe Emily Samdahl in one or two words, I would say genuine and sincere. She's sincere and genuine in her friendship, and she's sincere and genuine in her faith.
When she's gone, I'm mostly gonna miss her can-do attitude and how much energy she brings to class. She's always willing to answer the question and not afraid to be wrong.
Through all the years, my favorite memory of Emily has to be kindergarten. You see, Emily had a very small class. There was only 5 in her class. They were Neil Schneider, Emily Samdahl, Georgia Lepp, Paige Reel, and London Espenson. That's 4 girls and 1 boy. Emily loved everything about school. She loved to work hard, she loved to sing, she loved art projects, and because she had such a small class, she loved her friends. But my favorite memory of her would honestly be the squeal and the scream of her on the tire swings. She had this high-pitched joy that I honestly will never forget. It was on the tire swings, right here on the playground at MLC.
Throughout this year, my favorite memory of Emily has to be when the seniors bought me a housewarming gift, even though we had already lived here for 6 months. Emily was in charge of the card and found a cute little card, but then decided to fill the envelope with a bucket full of glitter. So she did give me a trash can, but the surprise of it and her excitement of it was just hysterical to me.
If I could describe Cheyenne in 2 words, they would be fun and caring. She has just a really big heart. She loves animals and people. So those 2 describe her well, I think.
If I could describe Cheyenne in 1 or 2 words, it would be happy and giggly in art class. Once Cheyenne is gone, I'm mostly going to miss her smile and love for others.
Once Cheyenne is gone, I'm mostly going to miss just her crazy, uninhibited laughter. Because you could hear it from wherever you were in the school. And I think that's great. I think we should all laugh a little more like that. Through all the years that I've known her, I'd say my favorite memory of Cheyenne has to be just how she greets me every single time she passes either me or my office door. It's usually some loud "Mr. P!" or something like that, or like a high five or a hand hug. And I just think that's great, and I'm gonna miss it.
If I could describe Rachel in 1 or 2 words, the ones that come to my mind automatically would be original and spunky. And I think those are pretty self-explanatory.
If I could describe Rachel in 1 to 2 words, I love her hugs, and I love everybody's smile actually, and I love to visit with her.
I think what I'll miss most about her is her really insightful answers. She's pretty cerebral. She likes to think about things, and she doesn't give just your off the top of the head rote kind of an answer. She really thinks about it, and she goes deep, and I really appreciate that. So she had a lot of really great answers to questions, and sometimes she would turn it around and she would have some questions for the answers too. So she could think outside the box, and I'll miss that. And one of my favorite memories of Rachel, and I believe it was in a history class that I was teaching, and she was drawing, and she's a really good drawer, and all of her notes are all full of doodling. And I didn't know if she was really listening or not, so I started throwing some random years and just saying some ridiculous things down, and I was watching it really, really carefully. And I saw that her drawing stopped, and she just slowly looked up at me and just kind of went like this. And then I knew that she was paying attention and she knew what was going on. So then I let her draw after that, and I didn't bother her anymore. So,
if I could describe Carter in 1 to 2 words, I would say leadership and goofball.
I like Carter because he has a good sense of humor, and he's easy to visit with too. He's kind.
Once Carter is gone, I'm mostly going to miss, well, let's be real, I'm not going to miss anything. Well, no, I would miss him coming in and interrupting my class all the time. Through all the years, my favorite memory of Carter has to be when he and Rachel showed up at and Brandon showed up at my house and was pushing the doorbells, and I didn't know who was at my house, and they were trying to get in through my fire escape, and then they chucked cookies at me, and then they left.
If I could describe Paige in some words, it will be sweet, of course, and brave. I think when you know somebody who is brave, probably there are people who talk a lot and they are very comfortable with people around. Well, Paige just can be a person with a few words, and in situations that you need to demonstrate how brave is your heart, she's just knowing that God is in control. So she can be super sweet and quietly, but she can have that brave attitude too. I love that about Paige.
And once Paige is gone, I will miss her beautiful smile and sweet spirit. And one favorite memory of Paige would be she was very good at drawing in first grade. And she would draw these cute little people, and she's still a great drawer. And something that I find very interesting is I was going through our family tree and I learned we are related. And her mom's great-grandpa Gravely is a brother to my great-grandpa Gravely. So that was amazing to think that I am related to Paige when I had her as a first grader.
You all are very kind and you make it comfortable to be with you all. There, I am.
I've never done that.
Can I see how terrible it looks?
Getting it closer.
It's not when you look at it. That's pretty close though.
Like that.
Oh, you're not. Where is this going?
Graduation.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Everyone knows that.
Mr. P, I don't like this.
What? She's having trouble with the last direction.
He says in detail, so I'm trying to expand, but it's not working.
You were so close to finishing it too. She was one sentence away.
I was literally one sentence away.